Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some. Let's go ahead and look at some of our positions today in the market because we know the news is coming out, so we need to pay attention to what's going to be happening. So let me see. So on Tuesday, we have okay. So Fed Chair Powell speaks at 11:20 a.m. So that should be interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and look at some positions right here. AVGO. As you guys can see, after the whole rubbish that happened, we still are in the 50% retracement zone, and the market is pushing higher. So that is a good thing. You can at least, I mean, I'd say if you bought some options, there's an 80% chance you're still gonna finish in the money because I mean, look at this. This high is definitely going to be taken out. Now, as long as how far is it gonna go, I don't know. So that is the thing about this one. So I don't know how far this one's gonna go. Um, Netflix, same thing we talked about. The market took out the same amount of grab liquidity, and now the market might just be pushing back to high all-time highs, if you will. But I didn't want to enter on here because what if the market just wanted to come back and just keep pushing over? So I let that be. And we have Meta. Meta. Meta is pretty good too, but we're just waiting for to see if Meta is gonna hold this low, give us some kind of small retracement back. As long as we don't take out this low that's already been formed and continue higher, then we should be good. So that is one of the good things about this one. Yeah, so that's for let's look at MSTR. MSTR is the exact same thing. MSTR is the exact same thing. Yeah, so MSTR is the exact same thing. So same thing, MSTR, we're looking to see some buying momentum coming in here so that way we can buy the highs. I mean, we don't really need the retracements anymore. We already know this is more than 50%. Now we're just looking to buy the highs back up. Circle. Interesting stock though. So we already got a 50% retracement zone. I don't even need this anymore. Now we just want the market to find as long as this low is protected. We keep looking to buy the market back up here. Once we start seeing some bullish days coming to the market. Same thing with Microsoft. As long as this low is protected, we can start looking to buy the market back up to at least these highs. Hood. Finally, we finally got some retracement on Hood. It's been a long time since we've been able to get some kind of retracement on a Hood, so it's a good thing. So we might see how the market reacts to this zones or not. If not, we can. That's the good thing about the market. Since the market is so fractured, we can use it like multiple time zones. So time frame. So we can probably go to 2 minute time frame. As you guys can see, this is not the best low to use, but if it holds this, we can continue, or we can use this low, which would be really strong. Let me see. If the market can come back to 124, it'll benefit a lot of people. So you can probably buy good, buy in again, and that would be a really good trade to catch. But in the meantime, see how the market reacts to this low on the daily time frame. So we have the Russell. Russell is doing the exact same thing as well. So we're looking for some kind of retracement, then of course, trade the market higher. And we got to this based on the two-day time frame because it's just clear price action. Why do I need to go ahead and try? Why do I need to go ahead and try to interpret or understand all this movement over here when I could just go to a higher time frame? It just gives me clearer view of the market, which is what I want. Lululemon, okay, same thing. As you guys can see, this is the daily low high. Low, the market didn't even give us a 50% retracement. It's just starting to fall back down, which is fine. Nvidia. Right now, Nvidia is just kind of playing around this high over here. Nothing major is really happening. So I guess that's a sign. Tesla, same thing. Like I said, we're still looking for some kind of retracement down here so we can trade this properly on the daily time frame. So Google, same. Um, and a lot of people are gonna ask me, if the market, if we're waiting for some kind of retracement, why don't you go ahead and short the market here? I don't want to put myself in that kind of risk because sometimes the market doesn't all the time come back to 50%. It might just go somewhere like 38%, just keep pushing higher. So why put myself in a predicament when my overall bias is longs? For me, so that's just it. And I'm not saying you can't take shorts. I just prefer not to. I know what I think I know what direction the market might want to go. I just want to kind of go with that direction that I have in mind. Okay, now so this is the SPY for or you guys your futures trade NQ whatever it is. So this is actually interesting because I was looking at this yesterday, right? But the market is pushing higher. Oh, look, at pre-market is down to oh wow, $10. Really? Which is not a bad thing because the market come down here just to come back to tap the 50% retracement and keep pushing higher. We don't know yet. So that's the thing about the more buyers can actually come in right there. So we don't know because today's earnings for a lot of banks. So that's gonna play a factor as well. Look at that. This whole rally from 33 to 47 is ridiculous. Now let's look at tech stocks. Target. Okay, so see, this is a target. Right now we're still look bullish because the market wants to keep pushing higher, but it's fine. PayPal was this one. I was kind of mad I didn't get in because I was looking at I think I saw signs for me to get in right here, but I kind of missed this move. I was waiting for another day, and the market just spiked and kept pushing higher. And ever since, I've just kind of been waiting that I'm gonna get another shot to buy it right there because we had this move over here. So we took out this low over here. So we took out that low over there. All right, and then we took out this high over here. As you said, somewhat the market took out this high, came back down, played around. Then, of course, you see momentum came in. So a good entry probably would have been here. And you can see this move right there was almost a three-hour risk to reward. I would be targeting this high. Then if that high got tugged, then of course the next highs, and of course just keep going higher and higher and higher. But which is fine. This is not necessarily a bad thing because now we can just say we're waiting for another retracement. So we can take this out. So we could take this out right here, and now we're just looking for a 50% retracement in that zone right there. But we just have to wait and see what the market wants to do with that one. BMY. First, momentum came into the market. The market started to push higher, but then it started to slow down again. So that's the thing about these. You have to be, you can't be too involved with these markets right now because honestly, I don't really know what the word is, but they're acting mad crazy. And IDX still shit because 50% retracement. But after that, we haven't really seen any, good days of bullish momentum. CRM, terrible price action so far. I don't want to involve myself with it. L Louder, this is a makeup company, as you guys know. Right now, it's still in this range. Once we break out and give us some retracement, that'd be the best time to probably trade it. Elevance, it's a healthcare stock. As you guys know, 2025 or late 2025, healthcare stock really started pushing like crazy. So there's definitely something to pay attention to. So if we can get some kind of retracement zone in here, it'd be nice. MasterCard. Ooh, Look, so yeah, for MasterCard, we're still pretty decent. Look, we're still in a retracement zone. So let's see how the market, wants to play. Same thing with Starbucks. We got that retracement zone. And now we're down to 78. So let's see. shorts. Bro, I'm gonna take this out of my portfolio because the whole time it's been here, I haven't really seen anything. Uh, Spotify. Look at Spotify. 50% retracement. Yep. So if we use the 2 day, this is the low, this is the high. We got some retracement. We're just having it strong enough to get back to this high, 787. But we've played close to it. The most we can keep going back to 748. Every time market comes back 748, we see some reaction to the downside. So it looks like a lot of people don't want the price to get that high. They keep selling it over there. E8 hasn't really moved ever since their, I guess acquisition. Somebody wants to buy them for 50 billion. So that is that. RSG market is just tumbling over right now. In a situation like this, since we've already become come to the retracement zone, we probably just won't- we're not just looking for only bullish days. We're probably going to look for a high to be taken out, some kind of retracement, and take a short or take a long position. But other than that, yeah, we're not really. And this is CME Group. These people produce or give you futures trader the right to trade your all the futures contracts that you guys trade. So yeah, that is that. Crypto. I was kind of looking to buy some, some crypto, some Bitcoin options, and kind of make some a little break because this one when Bitcoin wants to act, it acts really fast. It doesn't take time to go higher. So right now, this is good. Makes it cheaper for people to buy it. So definitely be looking at some crypto. And these are my current position. Okay. So I bought UNH right there. I like to put all my I like to put all the positions I have on my phone and on my portfolio on this paper account, so that way I can actively watch it instead of having to look at my phone all the time. So right now, these are some positions that I've taken. Of course, you're going to see some red because right now the market is not playing to how we want the market to play. But we did have some really good positions that we picked out earlier, like I said, healthcare stock, TTD, and Datadog. CCI was just added on there. We've closed a few positions as well, but that is what we're looking at. So UNH, I'm kind of be hoping UNH is gonna pick up once we get to 50% and keep continuing higher. If not, I'm gonna have to close this position that I entered because I entered this was the second position I was looking to catch, but it might not be going my way, which is fine. So I'm just gonna leave this one, keep running. But other than that, we have DDOG, as you guys can see, we got in right here. The best entry would have been right here, but I digress. We have OMC Omnicom Group. I would have made a lot of money on the stock, but guess maybe I should have got out right here before the market pushed back down. But we didn't know at the time. But now the market is still pushing on, which is where we're at on that one. MOH Healthcare. As you can see, this is the market's come back for some kind of retracement. So we're probably gonna be looking to buy more honestly, and uh keep it going. And for this one, the best thing would just be to target the all-time highs and just throw your positions on how the market reacts. So but so that's what we have for AMC, or I mean sorry, MOH. Coinbase is mm, same because if Bitcoin's falling, Coinbase is falling. That's how they move together. Uh, which is fun, I guess. We just have to see if we can add some more positions into Coinbase and try to attack this high over here and see what the market wants to do. Take out this high first, of course. See what the market wants to do. But the best time to buy Coinbase was over here during these times, which is what I did. So now I'm just looking for see if we can add on. I would prefer the market just keep pushing out, take out this high, because then I would have made a good amount of money. But now I guess I can make more or close this out for break even, depending on what the market does. Kroger as well, which is good. Kroger is doing good in pre-market. Okay, so yesterday Kroger closed right there, 6-7-13. Okay, yeah, Kroger closed right there, 6-7-13 yesterday. So now looks like Kroger is doing good in pre-market, which is fine. As long as it's slow hold, we should be good on the weekly time frame. PayX, same thing with the PayX. We closed in the money or in the market yesterday. So now we're just looking for more momentum to keep pushing PX to go higher. This is the one that really, this one did me dirty, but not every trade is going to be a winner. So yeah, on this one, I guess we lost money on this one yesterday. But it's fine. We're still in the. I still think we're still bullish to take out this weekly low. So we're probably going to be looking for momentum in here. But yeah, now that that has happened, we have to see a break. We have to see a break of this highs and a retracement down before we take another buy. CCI, which everything is looking good so far. This low is still pretty intact. Right now we're just letting the market breathe because we don't know what the market wants to do. All we can do is just let the market breathe, honestly, and that is pretty much what we're gonna do. I don't like to put them ultimately at the oh yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the market to open. But so yeah, this is the low. If I push this down here, as you guys can see, this is the weekly low, and we just have to let the market run. That's not gonna be our target right there. But for right now, when the market open, we can go ahead and readjust that. But for the meantime, we can leave it right there. As you guys can see, is the market tried pushing down. The market tried pushing out, couldn't take out the low, came back, pushed down again, kept pushing higher. So we took out this weak low, came back to retrace it, and now we're pushing higher again. So just a matter of time before the market goes up. This is the one, Dollar General. Man, I thought this was gonna be an easy. When I bought the stock option for Dollar General, I was like, man, I didn't even think about it. I went to my phone, went to Weibo, and just bought the option without thinking too much. Because when I did all my research, everything was good. Do I have notes for this one? No, everything was good. But then news, more bad articles starts coming out about Dollar General is losing money. They've lost 1% for the past 6 years in a row. It's like, damn, couldn't choose a better time to come out with all this bullet rubbish news. And plus, I guess Lending Tree's CEO died or some shit. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's definitely been. This one has definitely put me on the edge of my seat because of all the bad news coming out. So this is something we have to watch very well because this one had the opportunity to make us some money because I mean, look, we got it at 50. If we can even take out this high, oh my god! Especially with options, we would make some bread. But right now, just have to wait. Still, we're paying attention to the fundamentals at the same time. We're also paying attention to the technical because the technical is telling me we've had 3 bullish days in a row. Okay, so let's wait and see. Amazon. Okay, Amazon is back down to it's down 1.4% in pre-market, so we're down $3. So look at where Amazon is right now. So I was kind of hoping we can go back and take out this high, which is fine. If we're going to come back and take out this low, I can't stop it. We're just going to have to wait for some more buying momentum to come into the market first. So we have that for my current positions. And we have cheap stocks. Okay. Tesco. I was kind of looking to buy Tesco if we took out this high in here because we're at the 50% zone. But based on pre-market, we're gonna see what the market looks like when the market opens. Sun AI, same thing as well. We got some came back, we got some 50% retracement in here, as you see the huge reaction to the market. So we're still looking for buys. Upstart, the exact same thing. Upstart is a funding company that a lot of people use. I use Upstart. I've taken some personal loans from Upstart. But so we're gonna be looking to buy Upstart. This is a really good price for Upstart, and I think I have some notes on here. So these are okay. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see my notes, but right there, up here, right there. So decent revenue, okay, good, and bad catalyst, undervalue, a good buy. So if I'm doing my research, these are the notes that I've come up with. The catalysts are not too bad. They have decent revenues, nothing crazy like that. I guess a decent or steady revenue, if you will. And from all the 6 websites I found out, they're all valued Upstart undervalued. So which means it's going to be a good time to buy the stock at a, guess if you will, intrinsic value. So that's definitely something we're paying attention to. But so far that's what we have on Upstart. Unity was looking to buy some when we had these two bullish days, but what happened next? Trump's and his Twitter wars came out, so this took us down, which is okay, I guess, which is fine. Then now we have AAL. I tried buying AAL, but it just didn't work. I mean, I like this whole false move over there, but I mean, this only happened when the government shut down, which is not a good sign that AAL wants to keep pushing higher. If it's only going higher because of the shutdown and stuff like that. So I got out for a small profit. I think it was a really small profit, but it wasn't a loss, so we can take that. CNC healthcare stock again, looking to buy some more options to keep going higher. I bought in right there, so it's good to buy some more. Affirm, you guys know Affirm, buy now, pay later kind of stuff. So they've been, suffering lately. At least their stock price has, because we haven't been able to see any high momentum to the upside, which is okay because we have to be patient in matters like these. So right now we're just waiting for buys, and that's what we're going to be looking at. AEO, so same thing. The market has been falling for how many days now? Or not really falling, correcting itself. 24 days of red days. So pretty much, if you have shorted the market here, you probably would have made some money. VTRS. So you're looking for some buys in here. I mean, look at this huge move up forward. Now the market is down, So yeah, waiting for some buy momentum to come in. We're probably gonna look to buy right there. This one just recently took out a previous high, so you missed the bias. This give us exactly 50% retracement. Look, 50% and just kept pushing higher. Fortinet, same thing. We're waiting for some kind of retracement from this low to this high. Yeah, we can look for some buy. Oh, WBD. WBD, so Warner Bros or Warner Brothers and stuff like that. Just looking for a 50% retracement, then we're gonna look to buy. The trade desk. Now, this one I haven't taken this on any of my Oh, I did take this on one of my personal account, but I went on a small size. Now it was smaller than I usually go. Now the only reason before that was because I wanted to be safe on this because this stock has been falling ridiculously. I mean, look at it. We're talking about from 140 all the way back down to $40. That's insane. Then we try to move up again. What the market do? Collapse. So I wanted to be careful with this one. So I wanted this high to be taken out first, then give us some kind of retracement. If I see buying momentum coming in, I'm probably going for the full size that I want to right here. And if we do, we can probably catch make some money on this because this has a long way to go. And every time the market has a huge crash like this, the market likes to buy back those shares. So that's pretty much what we're waiting for right now. Some kind of 50% retracement. Then we are going to then buy some more options. QBT, quantum computing, same thing as well. From this low to this high over here, we're at 50% retracement. As you guys can see, we're letting the market show us react first before we buy it. SoFi, same thing, but look how shitty it is. Look what the price action looks like. Why would you want to trade something like that? And this is especially on the daily time frame. Imagine if you were all those guys that trade on the small time frame, like the 5 minute. Let's see. This is what the 5 minute looks like. Who knows? Maybe you probably would have got some. Probably could have traded this and stuff like that. But for me, daily time frame is king. Less mind works. Just pick a bias or pick a direction and kind of wait and let the market react. IPG, same thing. I'm not really ready to do anything on it yet. Quantum computing, as you guys can see, the stock's still pushing higher. Didn't get a 50% retracement. Coca-Cola has just been, look how choppy Coca-Cola is. No clear direction of where the Coca-Cola wants to go. SWK, Stanley Black, and Decker. The market has took out this low, so that tells me we're going back into a bullish market. Because look at this. Yep, we're bullish. So now we're probably going to look for the market to give us some kind of retracement and continue to keep pushing lower. SMC, we're going to be waiting for some kind of retracement. If we can get a retracement back down here, then we can take a buy. Other than that, if it's just a small retracement, we're probably won't be able to catch it. Or we can wait for this high to be taken out, then wait for some kind of retracement for that one as well. But VUZI, same thing. We're waiting for 50% retracement right here and take a buy position, at least to the highs. We have this high, we have this high, we have all the highs capable of getting taken out. Mara, the Bitcoin mining company, they're doing decent so far. Like I said, we need some. Every time, once we get the 50% retracement that we want, or a lower retracement, then we start looking for bullish days to come in. Once we can see multiple bullish days, we can start looking to buy. SNY, decent company, I guess. Hims, all your weight loss and personalized penis pills and stuff like that. So healthcare pills, I guess, if you will. So we're looking at Hims. I was able to get it right here. It's just a matter of riding this move. I mean, of course, you control your stops and everything like that, but we think this can go all the way back to save $70. So let's let it breathe. Give it some time to play around. And we have Marvel. Look at the momentum Marvel have right there. After this 60% retracement, Marvel flew for how many days in a row? 32 days of bullishness. Damn, RGTI just keeps pushing higher. Oh my God. Earlier this year, man, this stock was struggling down there. Look at that. At $1.76. And all we did was get these moves and looking at the market just won't slow down. Isn't that crazy? If we don't get any corrections this year, we're definitely going to get some corrections next year. So I will be here to take advantage of those corrections. Nothing on these stocks right now. IBK just chopping around for my design, for my liking, nothing. AES waiting for a 50% retracement. Yeah, nothing yet. Van Eck, nothing yet. No retracement zones. Intel probably gonna be start looking for some retracement now, but other than that, we got a long way to go with Intel. Let me see. Yep, right there from that high to that low. 50% zones at 31.70 to look to buy. Good on this one. Fidelity Nation. So if the market holds this low, then we can start looking for some buys. Okay. Yeah. Because on the monthly time frame, you can see from this low to the high, we are kind of like bullish because the market is buying back all these months of bullishness. So we had 853 days of this stock just continuously falling. So now the market is trying to buy back those days. Now we have 427 days of bullishness. So like if the market can hold this lows and keep pushing higher, then we can go back into a buy market. So it's definitely something to pay attention to. IBM is falling, man. We just came back and took out all-time highs. So I'm just surprised. I thought the market was at least gonna chill a little bit. Well, I don't care. If it comes back in here, I'm going to be looking to buy it, just like all this momentum. Because as you guys know, my last trade, and if you keep over my trades, as you guys can see, we got in right here. Yep, we got in right here on IBM. Got in again right here. Yeah, right, right there again for my second entry. We're looking for a third entry, but we couldn't get that because the market didn't give it to us. So definitely we'll be paying attention to IBM. Now Dollar General is a weird one. To see what Dollar General is, we have to look on Weibo because I don't. Let me see. Yeah, Dollar General is not at a 101. This is a lie. On Weibo it says it's at 92 bucks in pre-market. So that's, let me see. Oh my god. This whole time I've been making the exact same thing because oh, of course. There we go. That's the mistake because we have Dollar General and we have Dollar Tree and we have Dollar General because we already got a 50% low from here. No wonder I've been confused this whole time. So I guess we can look to buy Dollar General as well. The problem is we made the mistake so now because we would have gotten in. Should be the perfect entry right there. 345. But that's fine. We can still look to buy Dollar General. It just won't give us the best risk to reward. But and we had the chance yesterday, I think, when it came back down to 92. We could have bought some 92. And now we would be at break even point with that option, but it's fine. So I mean, well, look at Dollar General. I mean, look at this move. So I mean, as you guys see, momentum is riding to the upside. So we took out this false low, the market grab liquidity, if you will, and the real low is intact. If we go to 2-day time frame, look, we see the exact same thing. So now we start looking for some buys to the upside to target this highs of 118, maybe 126. BIIB, Biogen. Looking for some buys in here. As you guys can see, we're already at the retracement zones. BS, we're waiting for some bullish momentum. WDC, okay. Oops, never mind. Waiting for some bullish. We had the first green day, but I was kind of hoping we are going to continue the next green day, but we're not. Pre-market looks like we've taken out this low of the first bullish day, so we have that. Zoom back to the 50% retracement zone. So now we just have to look for some buying days of momentum. KKR, same thing. We're in for some retracement, for some bullish days. ICE just keeps falling, waiting for some bullish days. Blackstone, same thing, waiting for some bullish days to come in. CART, it's a sketchy one. STZ, okay, maybe we can start looking for some buys. See this if this low holds or maintains. Regen Healthcare is pushing lower because we took out this high over here just by a little bit. Now the market's pushing out. So who knows if we can hold this? If we can hold this low. So MRK, we give us some buys in there, 50% zone. eBay is a little tricky right now because we are not too sure what eBay wants to do. Into it, same thing. We haven't taken out this low yet, but we're waiting for some kind of miracle to see if we can get some green days. Humana, we finally got to the 50% retracement zone. So if we see some bullish days, we can start buying higher. Dog Q is still pushing lower, but this is low. As long as we see some bullish days inside this low, before this low stick now, then I guess we should be fine. BDX, same thing. Looking for some for some momentum in here because I never took this position because even though we got some retracement here, we were still under this low high. I was kind of hoping to see if the market would keep pushing higher, take out this low, and maybe we can take the next trade back into the lower into the lows. But so far, it's kind of playing towards my theory, which is a good thing that I didn't buy it. Delta Airlines sketchy, being with the government shutdown and everything. So this one is still looking iffy on here. Then we have BODR, decent one. We want to see if this low is going to hold at 116, but we're not sure yet. So the market is coming back. So let's see. Pepsi. It would have been good to buy Pepsi, but we missed it because look at this big candles. Yep. So the first candle, the second candle, and now we can't enter right here because then we wouldn't have much of a good risk to reward. But if we can see some kind of retracement, we're definitely going to be looking to buy it. BTI, tobacco, your vapes, and all that crap. Nothing yet. We're still bearish because all we can see is red days. Pacey, we're still looking for some bullish momentum. TMO, waiting for some retracement zones. IT, decent so far. Nothing yet. WST, okay. Same thing, waiting for some bullish days. Lily, waiting for some 50% retracement. J&J, okay. Waiting for some retracement when it's ready. Axon, retracement zones when it's ready. UPS, just the overall shit stock so far. Zebra, waiting for some retracement. XYZ, same thing, shit, still in this range. 8JG, sticky one. ACN, sticky one still. Carvana, look at that. Right now, just tricky. GDDY, GoDaddy, nothing crazy yet. VRSN, nothing yet. We took out the slow. FCX, a couple green days so far. So this can give us some kind of retracement back down and keep pushing higher. That'll be good. So now we're no longer going to lean that low anymore. The low we're going to need is going to be this low to this high. SMTC. SMTC, right now we are waiting for some kind of retracement. Same with this one. I mean, we already got the retracement. Now we're just waiting to see some bullish days. FICO is just pushing lower after that huge spike to $2,000, so which is a good thing. We could be looking to buy some more in there. But so far, those are all the stocks that I'm looking at right now. So you guys definitely stay tuned for any more. Just I guess a stock update and what I think the market is looking to do that day. So hope you guys enjoyed it.